Hey, what's up, champions?
Hello, hello. This is Gediminas and Irena here.
How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well.
And you know, time ticking very quickly. Just looks like not very long time ago, it was Success Summit number 2. And now, next month is already coming Summit number 3.
Oh, yes. So this is going to be the next big training event here in UK.
I could not go last year because I was away, but this year definitely. That's why Gediminas and my husband were so excited. So I even asked my husband to buy a lot of tickets. That's why we still have some, not a lot, but some, for a very good price for you.
Exactly. So the ticket right now, if you go to Success Summit free website, the tickets are about £167 per ticket.
And from us, you can get 400.
So you're saving yourself £67. It's almost half price, but there's only a limited amount of tickets that we have. So it's first come, first served. So what we'll do after this video, we'll stick the details of how you can purchase the ticket below. We'll put the bank details, etc., that you need to transfer the money to. Once you've transferred the money, that's how you reserve the ticket. Okay.
I personally know that people who attended told that this was unbelievable good event. So Gediminas, you attended that, so maybe you could share some tips. What did you get from that?
Absolutely. I mean, it's tremendous amount of training. Lots of great speakers, because it's not just Fraser Brooks, even though Fraser Brooks is absolutely awesome. He gets a lot of great different kinds of speakers, some network marketing leaders, some people from outside of network marketing industry, sharing all sorts of amazing stuff. So it's 2 days full on, and you get so much value in terms of, building your business, finding people to talk to, building your social media up and things like that. So I will share a couple of tips with you from last year's. I wouldn't go through everything because I've got I don't know, about maybe 10 pages or 20 pages of notes from last year's.
Because Gediminas is always writing everything, documented leader.
Absolutely. It's and that's actually can be the first thing that you can talk about, is why go to a training event if you're just going to sit there and listen to it. When you go to a training event, you want to take notes and you want to bring that stuff back and put it into practice, right?
And you need to go not just on your own. You need to bring as much as possible team members with you.
100%. If they, I liked it at the last training. Somebody said, if you go to a training event on your own, you will learn a lot. If you go to a training event with your team, you will earn a lot. So it's up to you if you want to learn a lot or if you want to earn a lot, right?
Exactly. And that is already proven. If it would be first summit, we don't know. Is it really worth to go, spend time or not? Because after first time, I know was a very big demand. That's why we organized second and now the third. So guys, don't sleep. If you want to change your life, do actions. Totally. And Gediminas, share some tips.
Okay, so first tip that is very important for new people in network marketing is that your friends and family will not support you in your business until they see you, strangers, celebrate you. So your friends and family will not support you until they see that strangers are celebrating you. Now, what does that mean? What it means is you can't be a prophet in your own town. Very often you'll start in the business, you're so excited, you fire up and you want to share it with everybody around you. And most of the time, the closest people to you will be the people who listen to you the least. And there's a reason for that, because they don't know you as a business expert all of a sudden. They know you as a brother, as a cousin, as a sister, as a work colleague, as a neighbor. But just because you signed up in network marketing, they're not going to start looking at you and go, oh my gosh, yes, tell me more about business, because they don't look at you as a business authority. However, if you go and start introducing other people to the business, you start succeeding, you start ranking up and progressing in the business, then your leaders, your sponsors will start celebrating you. They'll start recognizing you, saying, hey, oh my gosh, well done, Irina, for progressing in your business, etc. Then your friends and family will go, whatever she's doing, it's working and she's getting results. I better start looking at it.
And you know what? you would say maybe if some people watching like my age or higher or a little younger, you say,
No,
oh,
people don't live that long.
really? Gediminas. You know what? It's really a lot of people who are so good with technology of computer like me. Like nearly a bit more as zero.
No.
But anyway, still somehow I'm making money. Or you need to go as well and bring more people to ask them to teach you. And sometimes our family members or friends, if they really love us, they could really support and say, okay, let's make you happy. I'll go. Yeah. So be creative. Bring as much people as possible. And tickets instead of 160, 400, I could tell it's a really good price.
Right, but you need to hurry up and grab those, right? Because we don't want to hear any of that. Oh, I thought it's still going to be available, So don't be the lastminute.com person, waiting until. So the training is actually on the 16th, 17th of November, right? So don't wait till 15th of November to buy a ticket, right? Don't be the lastminute.com person, because especially if you're a leader, because you're just setting a bad example. We got these tickets a year in advance. Why? Because we want to show example to our teams that, hey, we're planning ahead. We're getting, everything arranged. We know we're going. We're promoting it to our teams. So you want to make sure that you also book these tickets as soon as possible so that you confirmed, I'm going, I'm solid, right? Because if you leave it to last minute, I can promise you, your cat's going to die, your car's going to break down, something else will happen, and then you'll say, oh, well, good job, I didn't buy the ticket, so I'm not going, right? But when you commit, then universe, life, God, whatever, it will make it happen for you then, because they see, or it sees, that you have committed, right?
So first of all, make decision to go, and later everything around will sort it out.
Totally. Okay. The next thing I wanted to share with you is what Fraser shared. It's a 7 steps to success land. So imagine if between where you are right now and between where you want to be in your business, there's a bridge. And you need to cross that bridge. But that bridge is built out of parts, right? So let me give you these 7 parts that this bridge is built on. So the first part on your journey towards success land is to be the product of your product. What does that mean? You need to be using your own products. If you don't use your own products, I can promise you, you're going to fail in this business. Guaranteed, 100%. I've never, ever, and I've seen a lot of leaders in network marketing. I've never seen a successful leader in network marketing who goes, I don't use these products. You're crazy? No,
come to my house and check how many products I'm using. So if you want proof.
Exactly. Actually, the opposite is true. I've seen a lot of unsuccessful people in network marketing who go, I'm not going to buy these products. I'll just tell people to buy them. I go, good luck with that. It never happens, right? So first of all, you need to be using your own products. Number 2, step 2 towards your success land in network marketing is speak to your upline daily. Speak to your mentor. Speak to your sponsor on a daily basis. Now, very important. Don't go after this call, go, well, but my sponsor is not calling me every day, so I can't. No. Your mentor or your sponsor or your upline probably has hundreds or maybe even thousands of people in their team. They physically cannot call every single person in their team. But you have how many sponsors? 1. You can definitely call 1 person a day, right? Which is your sponsor or your mentor or your upline, right? Does that make sense, Irina?
Makes sense, but sometimes, it's like even one sponsor, but above that sponsor is another person that is also your sponsor. And if that person not active or something, so you will find someone active above you who is willing to help you.
There you go. So Irene is already thinking ahead of your excuses. You go, oh, but my sponsor doesn't. No. It's active upline, right? So maybe the person who introduced you, they don't do the business, or maybe they're just doing this business as a hobby and they have no willingness to build the business, right? So you go upline until you find somebody who's serious, who's building the business, right?
Let's say someone says, oh, I don't know who is my sponsor. Okay? You always can call office and ask. So we really will refer you to right people.
Totally, 100% of the time. Number 3, attend a monthly event, whatever the events are. So if there's a training event monthly, attend that event. If there's a webinar call with your leaders, attend that webinar. If there's a home meeting or a home party at some of your leaders' house or some of the team members, go and attend it. Events make money. Meetings make money in this business. And not only about making money, but it's also about keeping your energy levels high. You know, how many of you think that I'm pretty high energy level person? How many of you think that Irene is pretty high energy level person, right?
Oh, I'm very shy. I don't know where to go. Shall I go? Shall we go?
Right? The reason why we have those high levels of energy, and many other leaders in network marketing have those high levels of energy, because we are constantly plugged in to events, trainings, meetings, Zooms, webcasts, conferences, etc. We are always getting that energy because, how to say it, energy is like people say motivation doesn't last. Well, neither the shower, right? You don't just take a shower and then you don't go to shower for the rest of the month because you go, hey, I took a shower, right? No, it doesn't last. Like tomorrow or the same evening, you have to take a shower again. And then the next day.
It's the same if you cold. You need to be somewhere near a fire to warm. If you go back, again cold, yes, or again closer.
So motivation is exactly the same thing. It doesn't matter how motivated you are today, that motivation will disappear. That motivation will go down over the next days and weeks and months to come. So unless you recharge that motivation, unless you recharge those batteries, then you will quit. You will give up because doubts will start coming to your head. You'll start thinking, oh, maybe this is not going to work out for me. Maybe this is not a good product. Maybe it's not a good bit. Well, all the bad things will start going into your head because you're disconnected from the events. So when you go to the meetings, when you go to the events, you'll stay fired up. You'll stay motivated. You'll stay on track in your business. And that's what you want, right? So that's number 3. Number 4 is you need to get a new customer every single month.
I could say talk to them every day because everywhere it means, oh, this month I already spoke to someone, yeah? Means I need to wait for next month. No. If you want to earn money every day, you need to do it every day.
Exactly. But at least one a month because think about it.
And better in first day.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, so later, second day, we say, oh,
yeah, because
if
the whole month has gone by and you haven't got a single customer, now I understand some of you might be saying, well, but I'm team building. You know, I'm not looking for customers. I'm just building the team. But if you're not selling this product, if you're not recommending these products to other people, then what's the problem? You don't believe in these products? You don't think it's good? You know what I mean? So just the fact that you sell a product, it shows example to your team, right? So find a way. And I know, like when you become a huge leader, like Irene, etc., you might go, look, I just don't have time to sell these products. But just make a habit. One a month is not a lot. You know what I mean? But that's just to prove that I still sell. Look, I still get a customer once in a while, right? I know that I've got 10,000 people in my team or 100,000 people in my team, and that's my main deal, right? But because network marketing is not about selling anyway, it's about building a network, building a team, right? But just the habit of it, you'll see how powerful. But if you're new, you've got no excuse. Like Irina says, if you're brand new, you should be selling every day. Because if you're not recommending these products to others, that means
it means you're not using them.
There's a belief problem. You probably don't use these products because otherwise you believe in them, or whatever. You think they're too expensive, and again, it's all just the limiting belief in your head, right?
According to what?
Exactly. Compared to what? If they're expensive, compared to what? Right? So you need to think about those things. I'll just give some shout outs because I can see some lovely people on. So, hey Sarah, hey Monica, hey Estella, hey Nicola, hey Violetta, hey Jalit, hey Yovita, hey Irena. Lovely to see all of you guys. Thanks for jumping on.
From UK and not just.
Yes, all over the world. I'm loving it. Okay, so what's the next? Next, number 5, you need to get a new distributor every month, right? Now, again, that's if you want to build your business, right? If you want to grow your business, if you want to build your business, then you should be getting a distributor every single month, right? You should be getting a distributor every single month because that's how your business grows, right? If you're not introducing new people into this business, your business will go down. It's not going to be stable.
But actually, one is very low.
Again, this is just the bare minimum that we like. Look, if you want to do it seriously, you should be introducing people every single day, right? Like I call it IPA, income producing activity. And there's only two income-producing activities in the network marketing business. It's speaking to people who can say yes and buy your product, or speaking to people who can say yes and join your business. That's it. Everything else is not work. So watching a motivational training is awesome, but that's not work. You know, reading your catalog and memorizing ingredients, awesome, but that's not work.
It really works when you're telling, feeling, when you're selling, I could say also selling, feeling of what you're using.
Exactly. So again, that's just the bare minimum because I want to, like, for you to think psychologically. Like, if you haven't introduced anybody into the business for the last month, 2, 3, 4 months, then what the heck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, if that would be the same as if you had a physical shop. Imagine you had a physical off license or a corner shop, right? And you didn't open that shop for a month. How much money?
Just pay tax,
right? You're paying the rates and, you know, the rent and everything, right?
And later, products usually
expiring, right?
Yes, to throw.
Right? But you're not opening it up. Like, it wouldn't make any sense. Like, your friends would call you nuts, right? They would say, like, why do you have the shop if you're not opening it, right? It wouldn't make sense. But that's in network marketing. You don't have a physical shop, but if you don't speak to people about your products and you don't speak to people about your business, your shop is closed. So you can't be expecting to make any money, right?
Oh, and I see Margarita also joined us and she with us, yeah? So you know what I say, guys? This girl on fire. If you not rush, I think Margarita will take all these tickets from me, because here team is like now, it's like rocket.
Click on her profile, follow her. You'll see she's absolutely amazing, absolute rock star in her business. Actually, she's going diamond very, very, very soon. So you just watch this space. That lady, she's going places.
Of course, I got more good stars, but when they go to diamonds, we'll talk about myself.
Okay, so that's number 5. Number 6, hear the CEO speak. What does it mean? Well, basically, in order for you to have a belief in your business, in order for you to have a strong posture about your business, you want to understand who are the people running this business. Where is the company's headquarters? You know, what is the mission of this company? You know, where is this business going, and so on. So, you know, when there are opportunities, like we just had a national conference, like last weekend, was it, or 2 weeks ago, right? We heard the CEO speak on the stage. And hearing that is powerful, you know. And our CEO is awesome because she also goes live into like our team groups, etc. We can invite her, you know, and things like that. You can follow her on Facebook.
So many countries got such CEO. And by the way, today even Anita, when she was talking to a special group of leaders, you need to grow up to that level. So would be invited as well. So that now don't regret that you're not in that group. So Anita even was crying. I was crying with her as well.
Right? Because she gave us the sneak peek into the new warehouse. So she went live in the leaders group and she took us around, showed us the new warehouse, which is absolutely insane, by the way, guys. So we are ready for Christmas. You know, we have 4 times bigger warehouse now than we had before. So we're going to absolutely crush it over the next couple of months. So she did get emotional, you know, because it's been a journey for her too, not just for us, but for her as well. So it's just amazing, you know.
And again, I had Gediminas, some people like now complaining that it's like waiting for long for delivery, etc. So guys, if now we move, it looks like okay moving, put everything in one car. But if you could see how big that warehouse, how many products we need to move, etc. So sometimes it's like delayed, you know, packaging, and that's like putting all these parcels together. So be patient. But I think
we'll
now
be back on track.
everything.
Yeah. But it's going to be absolutely amazing. Your business will explode because of this. You'll see. Okay, and the last one, step number 7 to success land, is visit the incentive trips. Get on the incentive trip, because there's one thing to sort of see the leaders, you know, once in a blue moon on the conference stage or in the presentations, etc. But it's a completely different feeling when you're going on the incentive trip. You know, you go to a beautiful location, you know, 5-star hotels, and you get to spend time with top leaders in the company, with the owners of the company, with the CEOs of different branches, and many, many other people. on a personal level. You get to have breakfast with them. You get to go and have a drink with them. You get to go and play some games, on the beach with them. And so it's just a different kind of experience and environment. And again, all of that builds your belief.
And making bigger decisions. And actually leaders living from event to event. You working towards event and later events working for you. I don't know what's happened, but every single one making decision to go much higher, not even one, but a few levels above.
No doubt, no doubt. So that's again so important. The last tip before we wrap it up for today, and again, just a quick reminder, we're doing this because we're promoting the Success Summit Free. It's going to be a huge training event. It's a generic network marketing event, biggest generic network marketing event in UK. It's going to be thousands of people there. It's going to be amazing speakers there, 2 days, full-on, intensive training. It will take your skill level to new level. You'll see. You'll learn there how to attract people. You'll learn how to use your social media much more effectively. You learn how to build bigger business in network marketing, how to make more money. You just have to be there. And the tickets on the website right now for Success Summit, £167. You can get them from Irina for £100, saving £67. But there's only so many tickets left. So it's first come, first served. If you miss this, don't cry about it. Then go and get one for £167 because you have only yourself to blame. We'll put in the comments below in a minute all the instructions how you can reserve these tickets.
So now actually, if you buy 2 tickets, if you buy later 2 free tickets, now you can buy.
Other way around, yeah. If you buy 2 tickets, you get basically free tickets for the price of 2.
Exactly.
Now. So, it's an amazing deal, right? I got it, right? So I already got my reserve, right? Last thing, guys. You can outwork any talent. So very often when people look at successful people, at leaders, people making great money, people progressing,
maybe me.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Gediminas, now I realize. Because there are some people who are very talented in social media, etc., etc. But I still doing very good results. Okay, could be better.
Exactly. So when you outwork people, which means just basically you're putting more hours in, you're speaking to more people, you're doing more presentations, you're sending more messages, you're making more phone calls than everybody else. And trust me, it's not difficult to do because most people in network marketing pretend to work. So when you truly put in the work, very quickly, you'll become like in the top 3% of your company if you just really put in the work. What happens is you're going to start outperforming most people. Not because of your talent, again, not because you're so good at it. It's just because you're doing more, you'll start outperforming people. When you start outperforming, of course, you'll start making a bit more money. You'll start recruiting some people. You'll start making some sales, which will keep you in the business for longer, which means you will outlast most people. So you outwork, then you outperform, then you outlast people. And when you outlast people, guess what's going to happen? You're going to out-earn most people. So most people get distracted. Most people don't stick to it long enough to actually start making the big money. Many people look at people like Irina and other successful leaders who are making huge money, and they go, oh my gosh, she's so lucky. Oh my gosh, she's an overnight success. Yeah, she's an overnight success. It only took her 13 years to become an overnight success. You know what I mean? So you can out-earn anybody if you just outwork, and it just goes back. When you start out-earning everybody, guess what? That's going to motivate you to work even harder, and then again, you're outworking everybody. So it's really amazing concept, that hard work beats talent every single day. Hard work beats talent every single day. So my advice for you is be so good they can't ignore you. Be so good they can't ignore you. They don't invite you to the training to speak as a speaker. Work so hard that the next time by the training, they will go, we need her on a stage because whatever she's doing, it's bloody working. If you didn't qualify for that holiday incentive, don't go, oh my gosh, I didn't go. No, be so good that next time they're going to send you a golden envelope saying, can you please come to our incentive trip because you are amazing. We need everybody else to see you there. You know what I mean? Be so good they can't ignore you. Your family and friends are not supporting you. Work so hard. Start making 20 times more money than they make in their job so they can't ignore you. They're going to be coming to you and saying, hey, could I please become part of your business? Could you please allow me to join your team? Right? be so good they can't ignore you.
And you know what? Later you could say how I don't know such time. You learn slowly to do the more things in the same time. You thinking
Compressing time.
What is like productive for you? What works? What not works? It's for me. I always busy, but still trying to find, because there are a lot of millions of people, maybe not millions, but a few thousand for sure, who may be making much better results as I do in other companies.
So guys, was this useful? Can you just drop me a comment if this was useful? Drop me a 5. Drop me a 5 if this was useful.
Or do we really telling truth?
Right? Was this useful? Because if this was useful, we just shared 3 tips that we got from Fraser's event. You're going to have 2 days of training like this in November. So the question is not, can you afford to go to this training, but can you afford not to go to this training? Ask yourself that question. Can you afford to miss this 2-day high-intensity network marketing training so that for the next year, like everybody else who will be at that training will be a year ahead of you? Because
and again, I repeat, if you go on your own, you will learn a lot. If you go with your team,
you will earn
a lot.
All right, guys. So thanks very much for watching. See you guys soon. Bye for now. Get your tickets reserved. I'm dropping the details on how to reserve your tickets into the comments right now. See you later.
Bye.